Hey, I'm Bill Faith from Build STR Wealth, and I want to talk about communication with your guests today. What to say and when to say it. How do you communicate with your guests? In my opinion, it all starts to where if you're looking for a pre-approval, if they're not doing instant booking. And even in that phase, you're still selling to them. So you still need to kind of sell the after, as I talk about. What are your guests going to be thinking about when they depart staying at your property? That's what the after effect is. I look at what are they thinking about emotionally? What are they thinking about psychologically? What do they want their outcome to be when they stay at one of your properties? The second component is 2 days prior to their check-in is when I send their welcome email. Hopefully they've already looked at my welcome guide that's inside the Airbnb app or any of the other platforms. I'll send that to them again, but 2 days ahead of time, I kind of want to set the tone for check-in. And that's something that becomes really important. I want to manage expectations. You and I both know that a lot of people want to check in early all the time. So I kind of kibosh that and I introduce myself. I let them know that all of my properties are family homes. I tell them me and my wife will be taking care of them, even though it's usually going to be me. Set the tone typically for a 4 p.m. check-in. Let them know that we're cleaning and sanitizing ahead of time and what to expect upon when they enter the house for the first time. Where a few key points are, the kitchen, the bedrooms, the master bedroom, the televisions, how to get onto decks, all of that type of stuff that you would want to do if you're going into a really cool house for the very first time. And if they check in at 4 o'clock, typically at 8 o'clock that night, I have it automated to send a follow-up just to make sure they've been settled in, they know how to work the televisions, they found everything inside of the bathrooms, robes, towels, everything in the kitchen, all the pertinent areas that are difficult for guests to be able to navigate. Then I'm setting the tone in the message, because all this communication is happening via the Airbnb app, that I don't want to bother them. I'm here for you 24/7. If you have any questions, if you need anything, no matter how small your ask may be, but I'm going to leave you alone to enjoy your vacation. Then the night before, I'm prepping them for checkout with my checkout list, thanking them for being a 5-star guest. I'm setting the tone to start to achieve a 5-star review by telling them that they've been a 5-star guest, if that's accurate. Then in the morning of, hey, return the golf cart key, lock the doors, close the windows, what do you need to do with the dishwasher, whatever your policies are. But once again, I'm thanking them for being a tremendous guest, because look, most of us that are remote, we don't have any clue. So I'm thanking them for being a tremendous guest, letting them know that I've really enjoyed hosting them, and then I'm going to give them a 5-star review. So psychologically, I'm prepping them to give me a 5-star review without asking. And then I tell them to drive safe, and I look forward to hosting them again. So those are the touch points that I have with communication. The majority of my stays are between 3 to 7 days. A little bit different if it's 3 days versus a week-long vacation. So you might want to customize that flow a little bit. But think about the hospitality component, think about your personality, and most important, from the time that you give a pre-approval message, that you're always working for that 5-star review. Hey, if you've enjoyed this video and I've driven even a little bit of value to make you a better host, then make sure you smash that subscribe button so that way you don't miss my next video.